Come with me, the time is right. There's no better team. Arm in arm, we'll win the fight. It's always been my dream. Pokemon. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you with a Pokemon sales data video. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. We love you. So I haven't typed this out, so it's going to be kind of all over the place. I'm sorry about that, but do have a couple of record price points here and a couple of things to go over. Getting right into it. All right, Victory Bell, PSA 9. All these are first edition, unless I say otherwise. Victory Bell, Jungle Set, PSA 9. Sold for $193. Pidgeot, PSA 9. Sold for $303. I remember back in like 2018, it was like, oh, is this PSA 10 worth it at like $250? And at the time, that was a little overpriced. At the time, it was like $175, like $200. And then now, it's well over $1,000. I'm not sure what the last 10 sold at. I feel like they don't sell that often. Just there's not a big supply of them out there. People that have them just want to keep them. But I would say probably about $1,500. That'd be good price so far. We have a Blaine's Arcanine PSA 9. Oh, no, sorry, BGS 9, and two of the subgrades were 9.5. This sold for $612. That is stupid undervalued. That's very, very undervalued. Misty's Tentacruel PSA 9. Wow, the PSA 9 sold for $200. That's a lot. The PSA 10 doesn't usually get like, that's a lot. So either the 10 is about to go up, or the 9 is the 9's a little overpriced. That one. Now we have a Japanese Lugia BGS 9.5. I love that gold plate. Sold for $680. Then we have a Steelix PSA 10 from Neo Genesis. Sold for $801. Wow! Remember when you can get these for $100? 2 years ago. We have a Shadowless Gyarados from base set BGS 9. Sold for $460. And I have a Flareon from Jungle Set, PSA 9, so for $485. Nice. Okay, here we go. Charizard. Gold Star Charizard, PSA 9s for $5,045. Not a record price point, but $5,000 I think is a support line. I don't think you'll see any go under there ever again. I think same with Lugia, PSA 9. Articuno, PSA 9 from Fossil, so for $410. Then we have I want to do a couple of the starters. I just want to get introduced to the starters because they're not, obviously they're not hollow, or they're much more common, but people still love them. So we got a Totodile from Neo Genesis, PSA 10, so for $330. So cool, so cool. I love Totodile. He was my starter in Gen 2. Then we have a Dark Machamp PSA 9 from Rocket Set, $223. We have a All right, so this is interesting. Since the first edition PSA 10s in base set are all like, sorry, my hair's doing a thing. Since they're all, that's just going to be, they're all like a couple of $100, and that's for the commons. You know, the commons are a couple $100. So if you want the same artwork and you want them still mint cards, but you don't want to spend that arm and a leg for them, you're going to want to get the PSA 9s, PSA 8s, PSA 7s. Now the 9s are still going to be over $100. Like this Poliwag, PSA 9 for this Poliwag, first edition, base set, $117. You could probably get the 8 for between $50 and $80, probably. So if you don't want to spend over $100 for each one of them because you want to go, collect them all, that is going to be something where you want to get the 7s and the 8s. And you're going to see that not only in base set, you're going to see that with hollows in every other set, Gym Challenge, Rocket Set, whatever it is, because, again, it's very expensive for people. And prices are only going to go up. The prices are not going to go down. So if you want to try to build a collection and you say like, well, I could afford one or two of these PSA 10s. It's going to take forever to complete that set. And it doesn't even have to be graded. You do a binder set. Binder sets are fun to look at. They're just, God, they're so cool. Moving on past that, we got an Entei PSA 9, so for $910. I think the Legendary Beast, the originals that are from Neo Discovery, and the Gold Stars are both very, 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 very undervalued. I would pay more like, I think the Gold Stars PSA 9, same thing, around $900 each. Yeah, I would pay more than that. Pay $1,100. Like, I just don't, because I don't have the money right now. But those are great. I might have some extra capital if I sell that Trophy Kangaskhan. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted. Porygon 2. I've seen these more and more recently. PSA 9, so for $205. Nice. That's a record price point. Mischievous PSA 9, $277. I think that's undervalued as well, just because that is one of the only Pokemon It's like one of the only Ghost Pokemon that was added in Gen 2. I think it was the only Ghost Pokemon added in Gen 2. and they're solid. They're good Pokemon, but also Mischievous really helps in getting those legendary beasts in the games, because what do the legendary beasts do? They run away. What move does Mischievous know? Mean Look. So you go out there, put Mean Look in. There are others that have that, but just Mischievous. It's just hard to find. It's rare in the game. So just like that, I would totally have. I think I have one of these PSA 9 actually. All right, Neo Rev Houndoom PSA 8 sold for 306. Those 9s, I think they go for like 700. So yeah, the 8's probably due for a little bit of a rise. Jumpluff PSA 9, 127. Remember in 2019 I got this for like $18. 127. It's incredible. Actually, 128. I'm sorry. Mr. Mime PSA 9 sold for 213. Thought that was very good for you, Mr. Mime PSA 9. 10, yeah, that'd probably be about $1,500. They're very hard to grade. Sabrina's Gengar, not the one from Gym Heroes. That's a holo. This is the one from Gym Challenge. PSA 10 sold for 456. Yeah, that's a very rare card, and it is very just good artwork as well. Now we have Scizor from Neo Discovery. That PSA 9 sold for 396. Good for you, Scizor. I didn't like it in the games where, one, it's hard to evolve because you need to trade it, but also because it's the stats don't really change that much. Like, it has the same base set stats. Oh, all right, Gengar PSA 10 fossil set, the original. It doesn't get as much as Sabrina's Gengar, but it's the OG, $3,150. That's good. That's good. Good for you, Gengar. Oh, I love that card. All right, here we go. We have the Suicune, Entei, and we have the Legendary Beast, all in Gold Star. And they're all PSA 9, and it sold for a record price point of $1,750. Yeah, that's for all of them. Again, that should at least be $2,100. That should at least be something that we see a little bit higher. Again, if that was me, that's what I would do. I will go over another sales data video in the future. Sorry about that false alarm. I thought I couldn't. I went to another page, but we're good now. All right, so this is a record price point because, well, it's the only price point that we have. But we have a Jolteon Gold Star Holo, that 20,000 points from Japanese, and it's a BG Black Label, BGS 10 Black Label. It is perfect. It is one of one. There's no other card like it, just because it's the only one that graded that. $14,100 for that 20,000 point Jolteon. Now, what would that be in a PSA 10? I don't know, $5,000. BGS 10 like easily triples it. It easily doubles it, but a lot of times I feel like it triples it, especially if it's one of one. BGS Black Label PSA 10, yeah, incredible. Now, if this was a BGS 10 Gold Label, where let's say one of them was a 9.5, let's say the corners were 9.5, everything else was a 10. It probably would have been around the same as a PSA 10, but because that Black Label, especially one of one, adds another layer of rarity. I have a Charizard, Shining Charizard PSA 9, sold for $5,655. Not sure if that's a little low because PSA 10s have been going up. They were like 26, and they went down to like 15, but now they're up to like over 21,000 again. This is probably good. It still fits. So I would leave it there right now. It's a good buy. Then we have a Metal Energy PSA 9, sold for 148, which is extraordinarily low. They were going for like 300 at one point. I sold Metal Energy PSA 8 for for like $69. Everyone comment nice down below for that. All right, so so I think I made a mistake when I was trying to get that Trophy Kangaskhan. I was selling those blue backs from the Japanese Top Sun cards. They're gaining a little bit of traction. I think that's something that a lot of people are going to try for next. One of the other things that will grow, just because it came before base set. So some people, all right, well, base set's the original, and it's the original in America, but yeah, Top Sun from 1995, 26 years ago. A PSA 5 Charizard Top Sun, $5,856. That's a PSA 5. PSA 10, what would that go? Like $20,000? Yeah, that'd be insane. And there's so few of them too. Now we have a BGS 9 T17 with a nice swirl on it. So for $3,821, the 10s have been selling for like over 4. So whoever got that got a great deal. Good for you. Oh man, we have a grand party PSA 9 so for $12.75. Nice. That was the price of the that was the price of a PSA 10 last year. So those grand parties, those soft trophy cards are moving. Now we have a Fossil Zapdos PSA 9 so for $318 for you, and we have a Blaine's Charizard first edition raw. I would have given this like an 8, and it sold for $1,100, so that makes sense. Would have been a weak 8, but yeah, that makes sense. Then we have a Skyridge Articuno PSA 10 Hollow, $15.25. Skyridge and Aquapolis, I think, are very undervalued because that was at a time when Pokemon wasn't that popular, and you had not a lot of print runs. So yeah, they're pretty rare. Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu Gym Challenge PSA 10 $305. Everyone loves Pikachu. We have a Gym Heroes Misty's Seadra PSA 10 $491. We have a Dragonite Fossil BGS 9.5 sold for $1,500. About half of what the PSA 10 goes for. Like I said, this is a BGS 10. This would have definitely gone, I said double this. And that's if it was gold BGS 10. Squirtle PSA 9. Again, this is a starter base set. Sold for $600. So it is almost twice as much. And this is PSA 9, whereas the Neo Genesis Totodile was PSA 10. So yeah, that's interesting. All right, so Dark Crobat PSA 9 from Neo Destiny sold for $184. That's a cool card. Crobat, like, I don't know why people don't like Crobat. That is such in the TCG anyway. That is such a good card to have in the games. It is so quick. It is so good. I love it. Yeah, it gets a bad reputation. All right, Neo Rev Celebi PSA 9 sold for $534. Like that as well. I do think that Shining Celebi is a little overrated in my opinion. Obviously, it's rare. It's a Shining. There's so few of them, but the artwork on the Neo Revelation Celebi I just like a little bit better. So we have a Dark Dragonite PSA 9 for $750. So this is recovering quite well. It was up to like $1,300, dropped down to like sub $500, and now it's up to $750 again. So slow but steady. Okay. Sabrina's Gym Heroes Sabrina's Gengar PSA 9 for $880. That's a $1,000 card. That is a $1,000 card. Such beautiful artwork. The hollow's good. History with that card. Yeah, whoever got that got a good buy. Another Dark Dragonite PSA 9 for $760, even higher. Then we have a Magneton from base set PSA 8 sold for $535. That is a near mint card, near mint to mint card. PSA 8 $535, and I don't know why the developers or people at Pokemon do this. There's a Magneton in almost every set. Like we got that for base set. We got that for Fossil. We got Dark Magneton in Rocket. I think there's a Lieutenant Surge's Magneton in Gym Heroes. Then obviously you have base set 2, Legendary Collection, which that's everyone. But Magneton appears a lot. There's even a Hollow Magnemite in one of these, in like Neo Discovery, I think. Yeah, there's a lot. I'm surprised there's not a Shining Magneton. But this is the first. This is the original. This is the OG, first appearance. And yeah, the 8 got $535, which is nice. So the 9, yeah, 9 should be well over $1,000. 9 should be like $1,200, $1,500. Mr. Mime, PSA 9, $239. We have a Jungle Pikachu, PSA 10, so for $615. That has a nice $600 support line. I haven't seen one go under $600 for a while. So if you can find one, great, take it. Blaine's Moltres PSA 9, so for $585, not the highest it's been, but again, that support line is $500. You can get one under $500, it's a steal, or it's not a real 9. Dark Blastoise PSA 9, so for $740. Wow, good for you, Blastoise. Oh, here we go, another PSA 9 of the legendary beasts, Entei, Suicune, Raikou, $1810. It's up, but I still think that's undervalued. That should be, and those are gold stars. Yeah, they should be a lot more than $600 each. Should be like $900 each. Just my opinion. I think it will be eventually. Brock's Ninetales, PSA 10, $393. Who robbed who? That is a steal. Oh my god, that is incredible. We have a Neo Genesis PSA 9, Skarmory Hollow, $187. Nice. Still get that pretty cheap. Dark Dragonite PSA 9s for $620. All right, we have Charizard PSA 8, first edition, base set. So for $17,500. Meaning the 9 would probably be, you would still probably get the 9 under 40,000, which is incredible. It's absolutely insane considering that, again, these I think are undervalued. The last 10 so for 500, 6,000. I scroll back and make sure I saved this one. Yeah, $506,969 is what that last 10 sold for. So by that logic, you should be having that 9 be minimum $50,000, and then the 8 be minimum 25,000. But that is not what you're seeing here. You were able to get the lower grades of the 8 and the 9s of first edition Charizard very, very discounted. Very, very discounted. If you have that cap, yeah, do that. It's incredible. So then we have Umbreon, the Gold Star Pop Series 5, PSA 7. So for $23.75. I think that's a little low as well, because those are very, very hard to grade. Lugia, BGS 9, $6,000. Nice. We have an Erica's Dragonair PSA 9, so for $335. Haunter PSA 10, so for $717. Yeah, I'd probably get, that's for fossil set. If I had an extra $500 to $800, Haunter's probably what I would get as well. We have a Ampharos PSA 10 from Neo Genesis, $575. I would get that as well. That's a really good card. And we have Gengar PSA 9, so for $570. That 10 is selling for $3,150. Yeah, this fits between the 10 selling between 5 and 8 times. So those are properly rated. The Haunter, though, I think that has a lot of room to grow. Not as popular, but still, the first holo of Haunter in fossil. Yeah, not. There's a Haunter in base set, but this is the first holo that we see of Haunter. So that I thoroughly enjoy. Alakazam Gold Star PSA 9, so for $1,003. Obviously, Alakazam, probably a little bit rarer, might be a little bit harder to grade than the Legendary Beast. But if the 9 is getting $1,000, the Legendary Beasts are only getting $600. Yeah, Legendary Beasts have a lot of room to grow. Well, Alakazam is awesome. I love Alakazam. And that's PSA 9. Now, a Gold Star Raikou PSA 10 sold for $1,200. So at Gold Stars, the 10 only sells for about twice as much as the 9, give or take. Now, Koga's Ditto PSA 10 sold for $560. I have mine for like $600 or $700. I'm just not going to sell unless they pay that. I don't even want to sell. Giovanni PSA 10 first edition sold for $350. Oh my god, hiccups. Which is very, very low in my opinion. He's gotten like $500-600 before. Ampharos PSA 9 for $218. Dragonite PSA 9 sold for $935. All right, Clefairy PSA 9. We had a couple of base set cards here. Sold for $1425. That is very. I'm so sorry. That is very undervalued in my opinion. A lot of these first edition PSA 9s are. Now, first edition PSA 9 Mewtwo, $36.50, which is not bad, but that had gone for like $9,000 at one point. So people are willing to pay that. So if you can get it down here, yeah. Lugia, PSA 6, sold for $910. Probably could have done a little bit better, but good for you. Yeah, base set PSA 9, first edition. You can get that for like under $1,500. Yeah, good on you. I'm trying to build a BGS 9 collection. I have I have a Charizard BGS 9, Raichu BGS 9. Yeah, that's so I'm gonna get those eventually. So it's gonna cost like another $100,000, but I want Venusaur. Maybe not that much. So I already got Charizard. So Venusaur, Blastoise, and the rest of them. Anyway, guys, I love you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Goodbye. Meow, meow, meow.